Yeah.
There's the fullness of the emptiness, there's the emptiness of the fullness, and we have to unify those in our hearts,
Mm,
in our
mm.
in our energy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I completely relate to that. We were talking about the 0 point sort of experience, and that sounds like it's right on point for that experience. When I personally went through an experience like that, as I did mention before, but I had it slightly different because I was meditating a lot, and anyway, and yeah, as a part of that story, I got in contact with a spirit, and I was meditating one day, and she just popped into my head and said, "Open your eyes. You're going to be like this for a while now." And I was like, "Wait, I'm still meditating." And I thought, do I have to believe this? And so I went through all the tests. Is this a demon? Just to make sure I wasn't being
Mhm.
harassed, because phenomena happens. We all know that. And it turned out, yeah, that she was there to help and educate me in certain ways. But during that time, I actually had that same thing with time. It was wacky. It was so unusual how things were flowing, and I actually could feel different places where time was slower and more dense, and other time spaces which were just expansive. And it was like, and it wasn't just me, it was like me walking through those spaces. So yeah, yeah. So
Do
I
you
can
still
see it.
hold that, or has that sort of passed as you've gone forward and integrated?
Yeah, well, as I went forward and integrated, there was a point where I was working with this being, and I said, I want to bring everyone up into this consciousness. And she said, for you to get that to happen, you have to become a human again. You got to let it all go.
Beautiful.
I said, I'm willing to do that. And the very next day I was baseline consciousness again without the expansiveness. I was like, what? It can go?
That's
I,
right.
I couldn't believe it. But yeah, so I went back into being sort of normal. It took away a lot of the phenomena at that time, but it also gave me a yearning to experience it again in a different way, which I really appreciate. And to
Yeah.
this